The scribes of old would have whispered of this day with trembling hands, for the battlefield of the Azure Peaks has not yet cooled from the clash of immortal wills. As flames curl around the shattered gates of the Celestial Sect, whispers of betrayal and the echo of Huo Tian's defiant roar linger in the air. In recap Tales of Herding Gods, Chapter 793, Chapter 794, the threads of fate tighten around our wandering cultivator, who now stands at the edge of an unseen abyss. Each step he takes is watched by unseen eyes, and the wind carries secrets that may turn friend to foe in a heartbeat. A storm approaches, both in the heavens and within hearts hardened by survival. The dragon Chilin's eyes narrowed, suspicion flaring like a hidden dagger, and a bitter pang clawed at his heart. A low whimper escaped him. "Cult Master, you have deceived me. I believed you sacrificed yourself for our safety to shield us and let us flee. Yet all along we were mere bait to lure these maidens." Chinmu's gaze hardened with resolve. "I shall give you extra sustenance." Instantly, the dragon Chilin's mournful cries ceased. He turned to Celestial Venerable Yu and Gongsun Yan, still dazed from the clash, and spoke with reverent awe. "Cult Master is clever and mighty. He used this stratagem to capture the young lady, trading her for our safety. A stroke of genius." The water Chilin rolled his eyes, thoughts racing. "This one's shamelessness surpasses even mine. 2 or 3 words, and he gains a meal. Truly the pinnacle of audacity. That scripture of his, 'I must curry favor and borrow it for study, perhaps more food shall follow.'" Though Chinmu had suffered injuries defending Celestial Venerable Yu, none bore wounds as grievous as Gongsun Yan. The girl lay battered, her horsetail whisk seized by Yan Qiling's maids, whose cultivation radiated formidable power. One touched the numinous sky realm, the other's the jade capital realm. Even as a true god, born from the heart of an earth aeon Tao fruit, Gongsun Yan could scarcely summon her might through the 6 directions origin sword. After a merciless battle, she remained wounded and bound. The sapling halo behind her head drooped, shriveled from the assault. Only when Chinmu saw that all were safe did a measure of relief enter him. "Senior Sister Yan, our situation is laid bare. You are now within my grasp. What shall we do?" Yan Qiling struggled to steady her breath, pain etched across her features. "Release them," she whispered, her voice fragile. The women paused but obeyed, freeing Celestial Venerable Yu and the others. Yan Qiling's eyes were swollen, her beauty marred to mere lines. "How fares this, Celestial Venerable Mu?" she murmured. Chinmu pressed several spirit pills to her lips. "Healing medicine. Fear not, no poison lies within." She held them tentatively, daring not to swallow. "Eat them. I have inquiries," he coaxed, a faint smile touching his lips. Yan Qiling remained silent. With sudden firmness, Chinmu pressed her throat, and she swallowed, cold sweat rolling down her forehead and spine. Within her belly the pills awakened a tingling warmth. Her wounds itched and closed, knitting flesh slowly. "These pills," Chinmu explained, "contain fatty dragon's drool, mingled with rare herbs. Each commands 10,000 great abundance coins in normal times." The dragon Qilin quivered. "Cult Master! Dragon saliva! Claiming it's mine would deter buyers." Yan Qiling's grunt signaled relief. Her wounds ceased bleeding, and faint cultivation returned. "What is it you seek?" "Return the 6 directions origin sword first," Chinmu commanded. Her gaze swept the women. "Return the horsetail whisk to him." One produced the whisk, hesitating before handing it to Celestial Venerable Yu. He passed it to Chinmu, whispering, "Brother, these women are formidable. She may strike if given chance." Chinmu accepted it, commending softly, "Well done, brother." "So you hail from the extraterritorial celestial heavens?" he inquired, turning to Yan Qiling. "Is Celestial Emperor yet alive?" She replied coldly, "The extraterritorial celestial heavens is naught but a creation of rebels and traitors." "How could I pledge fealty to them?" "You err. I am unconnected. I never imagined the Celestial Venerable Mu who shook the world was of this era. Should the Celestial Emperor know, he would be astonished." "I wonder, how did Celestial Venerable Mu traverse 1,000,000 years to the past? And the Celestial Venerable Qin who journeyed with you, was he the young founding emperor?" Chinmu smiled, amusement in his eyes. "I ask, yet you pry, mischievous elder sister. Concerning Tao 1, Tao 22, how are they classified?" Her expression softened. "The great Tao of this world divides by affiliation. Yuandu holds 36 Tao, Yudu 64, Xuandu 72, constellations 360, each Tao bears a serial number. Executing a divine art aligns it with a specific Tao. Heavenly fire, for instance, belongs to Xuandu's Tao too. Qinmu muttered thoughtfully, "This reminds me of the Tao sect. Know a careless Taoist?" "You speak of Tao ancestor of the Tao sect?" Yan Qiling shook her head. "I have heard, yet never met him." Qinmu's eyes studied her, pressing, "Have you encountered him before?" "I have not." "I have met Tao ancestor. What did you make me ingest?" Fear flickered across her countenance, her consciousness briefly unbound. "Fatty dragon's drool," Qinmu said pleasantly. "With herbs, a sacred healing concoction. A flaw exists. The consumer's consciousness drifts with others, exploitable alongside devil path divine arts from Yudu to influence the soul. Useful for interrogation. Did Tao ancestor assist you in determining great Tao serials?" The dragon Qilin beamed at the water Qilin. "See now the merit of dragon saliva." Admiration shone in the water Qilin's eyes. "Brother, teach me when you can." "An innate gift, not to be learned," replied the dragon Qilin, pride swelling. Sweat mingled with golden blood on Yan Qiling's face, yet she remained mute, her mouth sealed. Qinmu's voice softened, probing. "Even silent, I know him. Tao ancestor loves algebra, seeing all things in numbers. Were he invited to rank the great Tao across worlds, he would consent gladly." "Was Tao ancestor the compiler of all great Tao? You have seen them all, yes? Where now dwells Tao ancestor of the Tao sect?" Yan Qiling trembled, jaw clenched, resisting the insidious probing of his devilish voice. Her spirit was formidable, versed in the divine arts of Yuandu, Yudu, and Xuandu, not easily swayed. "When you spoke of Sword Dao's Dao 1, Martial Dao's Dao 1, what of them?" Qinmu pressed. A burden lifted, she answered with effort. "Sword Dao, Martial Dao, they did not exist at first. These great Dao emerged later, crafted by successors, not natural. Dao ancestor said, should a move pierce Dao directly, it is Dao 1. "Where is Dao ancestor?" Qinmu demanded. Her body shuddered violently, she sought to bite her tongue. Qinmu, quick as lightning, shoved the horsetail whisk into her mouth, halting her attempt. "Fear not, I will not ask again." Spitting out the whisk, she hissed coldly, "Your schemes, I cannot trust you for Celestial Venerable Mu to drug me. Despicable." Qinmu laughed, entertained. Yan Qiling's eyes gleamed with sharp calculation. "Celestial Venerable Yu lacks soul fragments, yes? I know the rest. We share enemies. Collaboration is necessary." "The enemy of my enemy may not be friend," Qinmu replied. "Your aim remains unclear. Brother Lan's soul, I know its place." She paused, then asked softly, "You care not for the title of Celestial Venerable Mu?" "Celestial Venerable Mu?" He laughed, shaking his head. "The Celestial Emperor bestowed a token and sacred edict. Others gain blessings. I only hold a token. He may reclaim it." Yan Qiling was silent, then murmured, "Celestial Emperor's blessing lies within the token and edict. You knew not in a million years?" Qinmu's heart stilled. She smiled faintly, yet not truly. "I have finished my questions. Heal well, and fear not for Celestial Venerable Yu. He remains with me. Should you ally, bring his soul to meet me." She moved with difficulty, pausing to warn softly, "Distrust Mother Earth. Guard against Heaven Duke and Earth Count. The Heaven Alliance bears ill." Qinmu's eyes flickered, fingers pausing over a willow leaf. He smiled, replacing it quietly. "Astute girl." Steps taken, her maids hurried to support her. One whispered, "Young lady, shall we?" She waved them off. No fatal strike was dealt. My injuries tended, respect must remain. Today's shame I shall avenge alone. We depart. One trembled, morphing into a massive kun. The others mounted her back. The beast rose, wings fin-like, as Qinmu's voice trailed behind. "Sister Ling, is Celestial Emperor dead?" Yan Qiling gritted her teeth, forcing the word out. "Go." The kun soared into the heavens. Qinmu watched, lost in thought. Gongsun Yan and Celestial Venerable Yu approached. He returned to gentle attention. "Sister Yan, let me treat you. Leave no scar." She allowed him to undo her shirt, exposing the injuries. Qinmu's hands moved with exquisite skill, applying ointment, squeezing clotted blood, each motion a whisper of mastery. Her skin gleamed pale as snow. "Celestial Emperor is dead," he muttered, daze overtaking him. "The ancient Celestial Emperor of Dragonhan Celestial Heavens, fallen." Gongsun Yan stared, uncertain. Qinmu regained focus, softly continuing treatment. "I believed the extraterritorial Celestial Heavens, Emperor to be the ancient god Celestial Emperor. Yet Yan Qiling revealed otherwise. He is dead. Another now holds the celestial throne. Before Gongsun Yan, he fastened her shirt, hands gentle yet distracted, mind adrift. Even as her garments were settled, Qin Mu's fingers lingered, adjusting carefully. A long sigh escaped him, low and grave. Heaven Duke, Earth Count, time for serious discourse. Your thoughts? Gongsun Yan stared, puzzled. In Qin Wordland, the white-bearded elder and Lava Earth Count exchanged silent glances. Swoosh! From the heavens above, an undying consciousness descended, coalescing into the form of Qin Mu, eyes upon the clones of these two ancient beings. The clone of Heaven Duke and Lava Earth Count remained as silent as carved stone. At one side, Old Buddha and Crimson Emperor reclined by the stone table, sipping tea with leisurely grace, their eyes lifting now and then to regard the scene with quiet amusement. Great Sun Sovereign sat with bowed head, peering into his tea, a faint wisp of flame curling from his beak as he murmured, "I know nothing. I died young, and for knowing too much, was struck in the back." The white-bearded elder coughed repeatedly, his gaze falling on Earth Count, then on Qin Mu, unable to restrain himself. "Son of Qin, allow me a private discourse with Earth Count first." Qin Mu inclined his head gently. Heaven Duke and Earth Count stepped aside, their voices dropping to murmurs. "You are more learned, you say?" Earth Count spoke. "Everyone who dies comes to you. You know the most," Heaven Duke replied. Earth Count offered no answer. Heaven Duke's frustration surfaced as he continued. "That girl, Yan Chilling, already warned this child to distrust us. She seeks to sow discord. If we reveal nothing, he will surely bear resentment." Earth Count's voice was muffled. "I know little." Heaven Duke's lips curved in a bitter smile. "You have already acted, and yet claim ignorance? Do you think I will lay bare all your deeds? The seal of the primordial realm has been broken. Even a counterfeit Mother Earth has emerged. Heaven Duke, celestial heavens, and the celestial emperor of old rise one by one. The world edges toward chaos, and they will seize the spoils. Can we truly safeguard Yudu and Xuandu?" Earth Count fell silent. "I consent to reveal some truths, but not all that touches us." Heaven Duke exhaled a long, weary breath. "Will you speak, or shall I?" "I am tighter-lipped. I shall speak," Earth Count answered. They returned, and Qin Mu's eyes shone with eager anticipation. By the stone table, Old Buddha and Crimson Emperor's ears perked, drawn by curiosity. Great Sun Sovereign had intended to flee, yet a deep yearning to know held him rooted. "I have already crossed death once. Why fear it again?" In the distance, the big-headed infant Qin Fengqing crawled from the Qin-word mountain range, his ears swelling to colossal size, surpassing mountains themselves as he strained to listen. Heaven Duke coughed, silence stretching like ink in water. After a long pause, he addressed Lava Earth Count in calm tones. "Celestial Emperor of Dragonhan Celestial Heavens is indeed dead." Qin Mu's heart thudded violently as he awaited the truth. The infant's voice rang across the land. "Big Earth Count, where may I feast on Celestial Emperor's soul? Did you hide him? I know you conceal many treasures." Earth Count met the eager eyes around him and hesitated. "That is all. Heaven Duke, my lips are too tight. I know not what to say. I fear deceit in their questions. You must speak." Suspicion pricked Qin Mu as he gazed at the white-bearded elder. Heaven Duke's temple throbbed with vexation, and he laughed harshly. "You are not tight-lipped. You only wish me to speak. Very well. Celestial Emperor of the Dragon Han era was slain upon his reincarnation to marry a woman." Old Buddha choked and spewed tea across Great Sun Sovereign's face. The latter remained dazed, uncaring to wipe it away, for he was but a lump of primordial spirit, scorching in essence. The tea vanished into steam, spiraling upward. Crimson Emperor's 3 heads gaped in disbelief, consciousness scattered. Qin Mu stammered, See, Celestial Emperor died upon reincarnation to marry a woman? Was it Celestial Empress's younger sister?" "No," Heaven Duke sighed, voice heavy with reverence and awe. "His Majesty was wise and mighty, resourceful beyond measure. Earth Count, Mother Earth, I, and all others cannot prevail against him, and we each bear a weakness he commands. As the first life form in the universe, his prowess was unparalleled, his methods astounding, yet a flaw dwelled within him, lecherous desire." Earth Count coughed. Heaven Duke frowned, unconcerned. "Let it be spoken. When the celestial heavens arose, Celestial Venerable Mu observed, he discerned his Majesty's nature." Qin Mu's face twisted in thought. "I knew Celestial Emperor reincarnated once to sleep with Celestial Empress's sister. the life when Celestial Venerable Huo was born. Beyond that, I know nothing. Heaven Duke continued. After Celestial Venerable Yu's death, fury engulfed the races after the beginning. They clamored for Celestial Venerable Huo's execution, and some Celestial Venerables plotted his assassination. To protect him, Celestial Emperor wedded that goddess, finally satisfying his will. Thus, Celestial Venerable Huo became the Emperor's son, untouchable. Qinmu's eyes widened. Celestial Emperor married Celestial Empress and her sister? Earth Count coughed heavily. Heaven Duke waved off concern. It is truth. Do not interrupt. Many believe ancient gods are impartial. False. The great Tao is impartial, but ancient gods follow the Tao and harbor their own desires. Many sought reincarnation to evade heaven and earth's Tao, giving birth to offspring. Some begot countless children with the races after the beginning, forming the half-god race. Some half-gods arose from unions of ancient gods themselves. Earth Count coughed repeatedly. Tao friend, why speak thus? You tarnish the ancient god's image. Speak only of essentials. Heaven Duke paid him no mind. Since my sealing, son of Yudu thrashes me daily, my image is gone. This discourse matters to what follows. If I do not clarify, the child will still inquire, and I must answer. Lava Earth Count murmured. Know your bounds. Do not emulate Great Sun Sovereign. Great Sun Sovereign nodded. I knew not the size of my mouth until pierced by an arrow. Heaven Duke pressed on. His majesty is cunning. No ancient god may overcome him. When Dragon Han era's celestial heavens were formed, we elders elected him Celestial Emperor, thinking the rising populations of half-gods and life-forms required law to prevent slaughter. We treated him as Tao friend. He treated us as subjects. Qinmu's heart stirred, recalling Ah Cho in Slaughter Cauldron. Heaven Duke smiled bitterly. He held all the weaknesses of the ancient gods. Earth Count, Mother Earth, and even I had flaws under his grasp. Old comrades, friends, who could defeat him? None escape his reach. Yuandu, Yudu, Xuandu, all swarming with his planted spies, yet we cannot perceive the celestial heavens. Qinmu nodded, memories of Celestial Venerable Yu and Slaughter Cauldron vivid. The Celestial Emperor's schemes surpassed all. No ancient god could challenge him. His throne only grew firmer through ages. Yet still he lay dead. After Celestial Venerable Mu left Dragon Han era, half-gods and life-forms flourished. The ancient gods stagnated, constrained within their Tao. They could not grasp paths or arts beyond their own, improving only their Tao. Heaven Duke's sigh carried weight. When half-gods and life-forms ceased aging, reverence for ancient gods waned. Old Buddha was a talent, yet not the most illustrious among half-gods. Brahma Buddha bowed. Each of the 7 celestial venerables far surpassed me. Old Buddha, do not belittle yourself, only slightly inferior. Heaven Duke continued. The Celestial Emperor feared humans most among life forms and prized the half-gods' talents. Thus guarding even his children, he instigated strife, draining the half-gods and humans' strength, allowing them to form small celestial heavens and spar among themselves. Crown Prince Wuki's might was vast. His Majesty granted rebellion's chance to execute him. After Wuki's death, the Emperor conferred the surname Shai. He became Shai Wuki, suppressed in Yudu. Qinmu's heart leapt. Shai Wuki? I met him at Jade Lock Pass. Heaven Duke nodded. I did not know initially. The little bird informed me. Only recently did I learn Celestial Emperor orchestrated Wuki's rebellion to destroy him. Great Sun Sovereign shrank back, regret etched across his features. Heaven Duke declared. Humans and half-gods fought. His children dared not defy. The flaws of ancient gods rested in his hands. The world itself was his. In that era, none could oppose him. And yet he still died. Qinmu's eyes gleamed. Heaven Duke fell silent. The little bird claimed he died early, yet untrue. Celestial Emperor passed before you. Great Sun Sovereign's feathers erupted. Impossible. I attacked Celestial Emperor Yun by his command, struck in the back. I hold his decree. This cannot be. Heaven Duke sighed long. Your death followed. In the battle of half-gods and humans, a beauty emerged in Yuandu, Jewel Wuchen. Flawless, untouched even by dust, her radiance stirred even my heart. Qinmu, Old Buddha, and Crimson Emperor all wore strange expressions. Heaven Duke paused, then spoke again. Celestial Emperor reincarnated secretly, unknown in form, race, or place. One day, a celestial venerable from humans sought me in Xuandu. Qinmu's body trembled. Heaven Duke's gaze darkened, voice lowering. Celestial Venerable Yun? Already Celestial Emperor Yun of Heaven Han, Celestial Heavens, leader of the Heaven Alliance, he came to ensure our safety, instructing that on a certain day I observe but not intervene. Heaven Duke continued. Another venerable visited Yudu, Earth Count, do you recall? Earth Count nodded. The half-god's leader, Celestial Venerable Huo, he told me to observe Yuandu without interference on a specific day, and the crisis would resolve. I agreed. Heaven Duke said, at that time, Huo was Celestial Emperor Huo of Dragon Heaven, Celestial Heavens. Qinmu muttered, bewildered. Huo and Yun together, aren't they mortal enemies? One half-god, one life-form after the beginning, shouldn't they clash to the death? Heaven Duke's eyes widened, terror softening his tone. I could not fathom it then nor now. On that day, the assault began. Jue Wuchen struck first, followed by Celestial Venerables Yun and Huo, leading their forces. Only then did I understand. They sought to kill Celestial Emperor. Bound by promise, I did not interfere. Fear restrained me. Dao Friend Earth Count did nothing as well. Qinmu's hands chilled. Mother Earth? Did she? She observed, untouched. Heaven Duke said, voice peculiar, lowering further. Even she sealed Yuandu's sky. The primordial tree's leaves blocked the heavens, veiling the celestial heavens from witnessing the events there.